Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's July 31st, 2024, and we are in the Old Testament book of Jeremiah, and we're going to read chapter 25, verse 15 to 38 today. God, through Jeremiah, is going to pronounce judgment on all the nations around Judah, and Judah in particular, single them out. Just like we saw in Isaiah, God is not a God that makes distinctions. He is the God of everything. He's sovereign over all of creation. He's not just a God in Israel. He's the God in Mesopotamia. He's the God in Egypt. He's the God in Syria. He's the God in Babylon. That's what this is telling us. And everybody moves to God's plan. And God is telling all these nations, hey, you know what? Babylon took out Egypt. That was my doing. Persia is going to take out Macedonia and Assyria. That's my doing. Babylon's coming to take out Judah. That's my doing. All the nations are following God's plan. He is the sovereign of the universe, sovereign of creation, the end. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to read Jeremiah chapter 25, verse 15 to 38. I think I read better without these. For thus says the Lord God of Israel to me, take this wine cup of fury from my hand and cause all the nations to whom I send you to drink it. And they will drink and stagger and go mad because of the sword that I will send among them. Then I took the cup from the Lord's hand and made all the nations drink to whom the Lord had sent me, Jerusalem and the cities of Judah, its kings and its princes, to make them a desolation, an astonishment, a hissing, and a curse, as it is this day. Pharaoh king of Egypt, his servants, his princes, and all his people, all the mixed multitude, all the kings of the land of Uz, all the kings of the land of the Philistines, namely Ashkelon, Gaza, Ekron, and the remnant of Ashdod, Edom, Moab, and the people of Ammon, all the kings of Tyre, all the kings of Sidon, and the kings of the coastlands which are across the sea, Dedan, Tema, Buz, and all who are the farthest corners, all the kings of Arabia, and all the kings of the mixed multitude who dwell in the desert, all the kings of Zimri, all the kings of Elam, all the kings of the Medes, all the kings of the north, far and near, one with another, and all the kingdoms of the world which are on the face of the earth. Also the king of Sheshach shall drink after them. Therefore you shall say to them, thus says the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, drink, be drunk, and vomit. Fall and rise no more because of the sword which I will send among you. And it shall be, if they refuse to take the cup from your hand to drink, then you shall say to them, thus says the Lord of hosts, you shall certainly drink. For behold, I begin to bring calamity on the city which is called by my name, and should you be utterly unpunished? You shall not be unpunished, for I will call for a sword on all the inhabitants of the earth, says the Lord of hosts. Therefore prophesy against them all these words, and say to them, the Lord will roar from on high, and utter his voice from his holy habitation. He will roar mightily against his fold. He will give a shout as those who tread the grapes, against all the inhabitants of the earth. The noise will come to the ends of the earth, for the Lord has a controversy with the nations. He will plead his case with all flesh. He will give those who are wicked to the sword, says the Lord. Thus says the Lord of hosts, behold, disaster shall go forth from nation to nation, and a great whirlwind shall be raised up from the farthest parts of the earth. And at that day the slain of the Lord shall be from one end of the earth even to the other end of the earth. They shall not be lamented or gathered or buried. They shall become refuse on the ground. Wail, shepherds, and cry. Roll about in the ashes, you leaders of the flock, for the days of your slaughter and your dispersions are fulfilled. You shall fall like a precious vessel, and the shepherds will have no way to flee, nor the leaders of the flock to escape. The voice of the cry of the shepherds and a wailing of the leaders to the flock will be heard, for the Lord has plundered their pasture, and the peaceful dwellings are cut down, because of the fierce anger of the Lord. He has left his lair like the lion, for their land is desolate, because of the fierceness of the oppressor, and because of his fierce anger. May God bless the reading of his word, and may God bless you. Bye.